1, 2, 3, 4.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews, but it's not a review. No, today we're doing a little bit of an unboxing. So that's a new device that Michelle B has got, so that's Michelle B Vapes on her Instagram, has got in from Innokin. So we're going to have a look around this little device and then I'll just come back and tell you my initial thoughts again. This is an unboxing because it was only received today, and so hopefully you will like what I'm going to show you through. Show off the front of my t-shirt. Look, Innokin. Shh, don't tell Michelle. I've borrowed it from her. She's not getting it back. No. So we'll drop down to the table and we'll unbox this little device. Seize them all. Okay, so here we are down at the table with the box that the sensors come in, as this is mainly an unboxing. And we're going to take a good look around it. It's got a picture of the device on the front. It's got the following warning applies when this product is used with nicotine containing e-liquids. This product contains nicotine, which is highly addictive. You can see, and again, the side. On this side, you've got Find F. On the top side, it's Innokin. On this side, you've got Sensis. And you've got Coil Plus, Refresh, Glass Pod, RDL, Scepter S coils, and new vaping technology. And then on the back, you've got your normal contents, your scratch and sniff, the manufacturer, and again another warning with all your warning labels and everything else on there. And again, going with the Innokin policy, which is recyclable box, it comes in the brown box. F, find, can you find F, Innokin. Nothing else on the box itself. Open it up, and again with the Innokin, you've got future flavor, fight, factor, first, and the question mark. And then they've got the Find F, search Facebook, Find F Club. Join us and Find F together. Get the latest info on the F. Enjoy faster services and share experiences with fellow vapors. Find F. And it's got a QR code for you to sign. We've got the device itself. Yes, it has juice in it because it is being used. We'll go through that in a minute or two. In the box, take off the bottom, you have got your Sensis quick guide to using the device. Again, with Innokin stuff, it's very clear. So you've got the replaceable mouthpiece, glass pod, fill ports, magnetic connections, the coils, the coil base, different power buttons, how to change the coil, how to use, and then the operating system. And on the back, all the different protections that you've got. And here you've got a Scepter coil, which is 0.65 ohms. That's one of. Here you've got the mouth to long mouthpiece and mouthpiece O-rings and coil base. I'll show you what's in here. With me opening these up for pictures. So you've got the it's an Ultim drip tip. You've got your O-rings and your coil base. Put these back in again. And that one. And in the bottom here you've got your Sensis 510 adapter. Just show you that as well. So you can change this into being a 510. Means you can put other tanks on top. You've also got your warning and safety. and your USB-A to USB-C charge port, which I absolutely love because it's got the USB-C charge port on there. So we'll get the box out of the way and we'll have a look at the device itself. Starting at the top, you've got a 510 drip tip. This is set at the direct lung with the metal connections and two nice juicy O-rings. You have got a restrictor on the inside which limits the tank down to 2 mils because it's TPD compliant. Got at the bottom your fill port, which is very Voopoo-esque. Takes out the side, close it up, but this is glass, so it's a glass tank on there. Bottom is the coil, and then in the inside we've got your 3 magnets around there. They go onto the metal ring there with your contacts, your positive and negative at the bottom. One of these things we need to look at as well. So take off the pod, and I'm going to use the 510 adapter. As you can see, it doesn't have any airflow on it, so it's going to have to be an airflow from your tank or whatever, and it just fits into the device like that. So it just makes it like a normal mod. Let's see, take the Nevermore and we'll put that on top. It's 24 mil, and just make sure that it's on tight, and then it's in. So there it's with a Nevermore on top. Now it does bend a little bit whenever you have the 510 in, but you can actually hold it and shake it by it and it's not coming off anywhere. So that's if you want to use another different tank on top, you've got that option. So it makes it a versatile little pod mod. Well, I suppose you can't call it all in one, but little pod mod device if you want to use a different tank on there. So on your screen, the inbuilt screen here, or the button, is built into the screen to turn it on. 1, 2, 3 turns it off. 1, 2, 3 turns it on, and again brings it on 20 watts, and then you have got your ohms and your puff counter, your voltage and your cutoff time on there as well. By pressing and holding the up and down button, it takes you into the menu. So you've got your power, you've got your coil plus. So what that does is after every time when you vape, it basically resets the wattage and everything else to help prolong your coil and to make sure that the wattage is going and everything else. Timed out. Refresh, so you can do it manually. Then you've got this little locked one, so we'll click onto it, and basically you have to enter a code which you can try and work out for yourself. So you can actually only use the up and down. Times out is the worst thing about it. So you can use the up and down and up and down and the fire button, and then you can either confirm it or back. Please try again. So you can try that to your heart's content, trying to crack the code, and if you can't crack it, well then over time it will actually allow you to vape it or get in there for what it is. And then further in you've got the screen, the timeout, the cut off, device ID, reset and exit. So you've got your pro or your minimal for the screen. The pro and the minimal, then go back into that because it keeps timing out. settings. If you select the minimal option, it basically means then your front screen has got so little information on it. It has just got your wattage on it. But I must admit, I do like the Pro setting on this. Top option. Select Pro again, and you get all the information on there. To lock the device is the down and power button. You can see the wee lock symbol just there. And to unlock it again, just the power and the down button as well. On the base then, it's just got your 3000 milliamp 11.1 watt hours, and your don't be open the bin. So that's a good look around the device for the unboxing. I suppose I forgot to say, you've got this rubberized texture here, which doesn't have any writing on it from what I can see. I can't see any writing. Is that an S on there? It looks like it might be an S, or it's just the design on it. But yeah, so join me up top. I'll just have my initial thoughts on this little device. See you in a moment. Welcome back up again. Don't know how much you've seen of that back of the t-shirt, but it actually goes well with Innokin. Where you're at, where you want to be. So you're maybe a smoker and you want to be a non-smoker, and the leap of faith was Innokin holding the bridge underneath. I think it's rather apt for them because they have brought out an awful lot of starter kits. I know myself, I started on a T18 way back, and that got me off the smokes. But this device, the Sensis, yes, it's because I've got a puzzle in mind, I like doing puzzles. The F puzzleness is annoying me. Although I haven't had it out of Michelle's hands that much to be able to try and crack it. I've got it now, so I might try. But so airflow fully closed gives you a really restricted, even though it's a direct lung drip tip is on it, gives you a really restricted mouth to lung. It's like sucking a golf ball through a straw, but you still can get it. That's at 20 watts. And say, this is Nic Salts that's in here. Now fully open is very airy. But look at the vapour. That's Nic Salt that's in here, and that's really airy and lots of vapour. Half closed is a decent vape. Now, you probably think to yourself, it looks vaguely familiar. That's it beside the Drag S. It's slightly bigger, so it's a bit more bulkier, but it uses the same system as Voopoo. Voopoo had cracked this little pod system to go on top with the coils in it, with their PMP coils. So this is Innokin taking that step forward. As you can hear, it's the glass pod this time, and not a plastic pod, so it's a glass one. So as long as you don't drop it and break it, it's going to give you probably a longer lifespan on there. And I do love the concealed fire button up there, which gives it a lovely sleek look. And it does come in 5 colours, I believe. And this one's the black and grey. I actually love this colour, Michelle doesn't, but I do. But don't tell her that. So I may do no point doing a full review where it's showing you around the device again. I may do a thoughts on the device after a few weeks of using it. But they're BVC coils. Not S coils, sorry. They're the S coils that fit into them, so they are tiny little coils. But they also take the separate coils as well. So the S coil is what sort of came with this. But yeah, I do like it, and the 510 connection may be a little bit wobbly, but it's not for permanent use. It's just sort of maybe if your coil run's done and you want to grab something else quickly to put onto it, or fancy putting something else on it, then do so. But yeah, first impressions is I really like it. So I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing, and if you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. If you haven't and you give me a thumbs down, drop me a comment down below. Anyway, go on, show yourselves. And if you're already subscribed to me, thank you very much. And if you're not already subscribed to me, please press the little subscribe button and the little bell button so you're notified when I upload reviews. And it just remains to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this review. Take care now. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.